Hi Flosstube, welcome back to Dawson Stitchery, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Bridget and you have found my YouTube channel, Dawson Stitchery, where I talk about cross stitch, knitting, crochet, any other crafts that I'm up to. So hope everyone's doing well, and I'd like to just get right into it today. Trying to do this fast before the boys wake up, but I have lots of finishes to show. I have 4 finishes. One I wasn't sure if I showed already, but I was like, it's too cute not to show. So if anything, you get to see it again. And I only have 1 whip because lately I've been finishing a project a week, it seems like. And I have a crochet finish and a knitting whip to show you. So let's see here. Let's start with the finishes. So let me take these needles out. Need to put some needles away. So I've been finishing everything. Okay. So this first one here is the Christmas goose. I finished him up. I used everything that the kit came with. It is a vintage DMC kit. And so yeah, there he is. I believe this is like, I think the kit said it was either a 16 or 18 count Aida with, I assume, DMC threads because it was a DMC kit. So can't wait to fully finish that and have it on my tree this year. And here's another vintage ornament. I just finished this up yesterday. Sorry, I need to clean up some of the threads on the back. You can see them, but I'm sure it'll be fine once I fully finish it. Can't remember what type of kit this was, but actually I have it right over here. It was originally a greeting card, but I'm gonna turn it into an ornament because I feel like that'll last longer than a greeting card. And it's for my 9-month-old son for Christmas. I make a ornament for my sons every year. So it's a Titan needle craft. And I thought the threads were already in there, but ended up, I guess somebody used the threads but left the fabric and card and everything, or somehow I misplaced them, who knows. So I just had to come up with a little conversion myself. I will admit I'm not the best when it comes to like picking out colors. That's why you don't really see me deviating from the pattern very much, just maybe like the fabric. But I love to see when people change up colors and everything. I'm just not brave enough. That's not my thing. If you want to see someone that likes to change up colors, go watch Lauren from Curly Q Stitches. She has so much fun with color. I just watch her and I envy her. And so this next finish is a patriotic finish. I apologize, let me try to, oh, I wasn't even holding that up the right way. Let me see if that'll turn off in a minute, but I apologize. We were going through a heat wave and I'm not going to turn it completely off, so might just have to bear with it. But this is Primrose Cottage Stitches 4th of July round. I stitched this on 32 count vintage country mocha, and I used Weeks Dye Works threads or floss that I had, and whitewash, garnet, and Americana. And so I need to put this up on Instagram. I don't think I have yet, because I apologize, I keep saying and I need to stop. So I can put this up on Instagram, so because I am participating in Too Tall Stitchers little sale that they're doing called United We Stitch. just use the hashtag United We Stitch. And then this one I wasn't sure, I wasn't positive if I had shown yet, but here it is. This is, I believe it's just called Berries. It is in the 2025 Nashville Needlework Market cookbook, and it is by Robin Pickens Designs. So just had to share that because I did that for the Strawberry Moon Sow. That was really fun. I really like this pattern. It was really fun with all the colors and everything. So those are the cross stitch finishes. Let's share a crochet finish. It's a little monkey. So this is a crochet amigurumi. I used a kit with all the kit supplies that I was gifted. My son, my 3-year-old, he wanted a fox. I finished that a while back. And then he kept asking me to make a monkey for his brother. So that's what happened. They've gotten a hold of it already. I need to fix his ear, I think. So that is that finish. And let's look at the one whip that I have. When I finished the 4th of July round, I brought it to our local stitch group and showed everyone, and I had the pattern with me, and because the one girl, she was like, oh, I love that, I love to stitch that. I was like, you can have the pattern if you want. And so we did like a little pattern swap. She had this with her project that she finished. She just had to put on her little watermelon. And so, as you can see, it's Lizzie Kate Summer ABCs snippet. And I am doing this on a 28 count, at least I believe it's 28 count, mystery fabric here. It's an even weave. And so, here's what I got so far. Probably have almost half, right? And I'm actually I decided to do this 1/1, so 1 strand over 1 thread on 28 count. And you can probably tell by my face, I like it, but I probably wouldn't choose to do 1/1 again. Like, I'd do it for a pattern if it was called for, but it's okay, it's going. Like I said, I'm over halfway through, and this went pretty fast, so I will definitely finish it so I can give the pattern back, but that is that. And then next is my knitting whip. So I only have one cross stitch whip today, so this will be a pretty short video for y'all. And I am back to working on these socks again. Here it is. As you can see, I'm doing up the heel here, and I'm almost finished with the heel part here. I guess this is the heel flap, I guess. And so it is coming along. I'm almost back to where I was, just a little bit more, you can see, because I had to unravel this sock. I was doing it too tight, so I tried it on these needles and it seems to be going okay, so happy that is going better. That's all to share today. My plans, I will talk about, oh wait, hold it. I actually have some stitchy kindness, a little bit of stitchy kindness, and plans and haul. If you can consider it a haul, I'll go ahead and talk about it. So I bought the called for Cedar River linen fabric off of Cedar River Linen's website for the A Worthy Patriot pattern, because I did have fabric, as you remember, but I don't know, I was just like, felt like I was missing out, so I bought it and now I'm waiting. I didn't realize, like, when you buy their fabric, you can wait like 2 to 3 weeks for them to ship it. So I'm still waiting. I was hoping to start A Worthy Patriot sometime this month, so hopefully before the end of the month runs out, so we'll see. If anything, I'll start it this year. It's like I keep going back, putting it back, because I wanted to start it July 4th. And I'm like, no, I want the call for fabric. I can wait a little bit. Thinking I'd wait 2 to 3 days. Now it's been over 2 weeks. Alright, and let's see here. So next is Stitchy Kindness. Start with this first one. I'm not sure if they'd like their name out, but if they are watching this, I appreciate this so much. They were so kind. So I am in Marcy's Facebook group, Amnicon Studio Flosstube group. I can't remember what she called it, but we were sharing our finishes or whips or something, and somebody shared that they finished the Erica Michaels berry, and so I was like, oh my gosh, like, you know, they mentioned it was free and needle workshops and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, do you know if this is still available? I'd love to stitch it. And she was so kind and was like, I'll just send it to you if you don't mind it be folding up in an envelope. I was like, say less, like, please send it. So I need to get started on this. Maybe that should be my next new start, because I forgot to mention I'm doing the vintage bauble sow. That's why I've been doing those Christmas ornaments. But I've also, you know, been, as you can see, doing patriotic. Let me see what this... And so this calls for a 32 count. So that should be pretty easy for me to get a hold of, because I would like to do it by the called for, because they give, on the pattern, they give you like a little template how to cut out the berry. So I should probably not deviate from that. But thank you so much. Okay, and some more Stitchy Kindness. My mom's friend got me some more. She found some like little vintage kits. They are so sweet. So this is Country Wireworks Christmas Cross Stitch Kit. What's New Ink? From Our House to Yours. And like it comes with a little bell pull and everything. So sweet. These are really cute. I think especially if you had a little girl and a little boy, these would be fun to have in your house. And then lastly, you can tell these are old because look at the yellowing on the packages. Like, they don't look like they've been touched, but they've seen some years, that's for sure. But they even come with like the hoops and everything. This one's really cute. So if you're watching this, Rose, thank you again. I shared on my Facebook that she gifted me those. If you're interested in daily updates ever, I am like posting daily on Facebook. I've been trying to post more daily on Instagram as well, but Instagram is Dawson Stitchery, and then my Facebook is Bridget Nicole Dawson. And just so you're aware, I am monetized on Facebook, so your likes and views and comments, it earns me a little bit extra. So if you feel like supporting me in that way, hope you'll follow along. And then what else? Okay, so next is plans, and give me a minute. Okay, so let's talk about plans. I am planning on finishing up at least one more vintage cross stitch ornament for the vintage bauble sale, and continue working on the Lizzie Kate pattern to finish that up. And then for August, I am planning on joining Lauren from Curly Q Stitches. She is doing a birthday sale. It is called Just Winging It. And so she's inviting people to work on anything that has wings. Like, she is working on a butterfly pattern. I haven't heard of anybody else doing anything, but I am planning on probably working on that one kit with the bird and the butterfly and the pretty colors, like that whip that I've been working on. Well, I haven't worked on this year, I don't think. So I thought it'd be nice to work on that instead of starting something new. Even though I'd love to start something new, but it is a bigger project, so if I feel like I'm not getting much progress because of it being bigger, I might start something new. So plans up in the air for that, I guess. But yeah, so she's inviting people to stitch along with her. So if you're interested, go check out her last YouTube or last Flosstube video. She talks a little bit more about it, but I'm excited to have plans for that. And so let me know, did you go on the Midsummer Stitch virtual retreat with Lindy Stitches? I wanted to, but I had to really work hard to hold back. Like, I wanted to get a ticket, so at least go like buy some patterns. I'm like, no, you don't need to buy more. If anything, you need to buy fabric and floss so you can work on the patterns you already have. So, but yeah, let me know if you did that and enjoyed that. If anything, I am planning on doing the Jingle Ball this coming year, so in December. But I believe that's everything I had to share with y'all today. I hope you created something you love. I hope you worked on something you love today. If you need to, or if you're interested in finding me, like I said, I'm on Facebook and Instagram, and then I also have a Mercari shop under Dawson Stitchery where I sell some of my handmade things, and I also have some like vintage cross stitch patterns and such up. So if you're interested in stuff like that, go check that out. But hope you all have a great day and create something you love. Bye.